senses of joviality. Your entire senses are absolutely obliterated with the sound of cheerfulness and happiness. There's shouting, there's screaming, there's, strangely enough, a corner of the room that's incredibly silent, but you're just bombarded with this sense of camaraderie and happiness.
Well, this is a change of pace for me.
So you see that there are a bunch of people drinking at the bar. They're very, very kind of buddy-buddy with each other. They're friendly punches and stuff like that. And there are also a whole bunch of groups that are just kind of sitting there. They're just chatting. Also being eccentric as well. High energy, that sort of thing. There's also a corner on the other side of the room. It looks like a group of people that are studying. So they're obviously very quiet. What would you like to do?
I would like to go with the people who are drinkers. Do you know where the guild master slash administration person is? Please.
Oh. So you go up to the people. There's about 4 or 5 of them. There's one kind of off the side of the 5, but they're all kind of huddled together, singing merrily as they drink. You offer up your voice in an attempt to interrupt them, and strangely enough, the joviality doesn't stop, but you are able to get an answer out of them. They turn around and they say, "Oh, is this a new lad? Hello. Bit short, don't you think? What are you here for? Did you want a drink or did you want to join us?"
Yes, my name is Jason Cindershot. I'm here to join the guild. If possible.
By Jove, that's a mouthful, that one. Join the guild. That's quite easy. In fact, we actually have a sign-up sheet just over there by those bookworms. If you'd like to join, just sign up there.
Thank you, my fair sir.
No worries at all. And he kind of, he slaps your back. You can tell that it's not as hard as this person can hit, but it is hard enough to hurt and sting.
Thank you.
Immediately they go back to drinking and singing, as if you never existed.
I don't like him.
No! Okay, so specifics, does your character say that out loud?
No, in my head.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you be careful. Sometimes character voice, if you say things in character, some people take that as you're saying it.
So
That's alright. I will always clarify. I'm not gonna go off half cock because that's mean as fuck. Awesome. So after all that's done, I assume you're just gonna go ahead and put your name up.
Yep, put my name on the sheet.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna message. No, that's okay. I'll leave that, I think. So yeah, as soon as you sign up onto the sheet, a little person pops up right beside them. They look about 10, 11. They're just a child. Soft brown hair. It's a little fluffy. With very, very casual garms on. And they say, "Oh, you're signing up, mister?"
Yes, my lad. I am signing up for the guild.
Oh, God, blimey, I'm a bit jealous of that. Did you know that if you sign up, you actually get a free night stay?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, so if you want, it's actually happening tomorrow. So you can just go up those stairs, pick a room, and we'll put a sign on it, and you'll be all good. You'll be right as rain.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of grinning at you, that like cheerful childish grin. It's just full of teeth. And you can tell that this child is obviously a little sad because he can't sign up himself, but he loves to help adults. So he is basically giving you this little flyer. It's everything you need to know, like what's going to happen tomorrow, you know, that you've signed up for, what specifically you've signed up for. There is a bit of small writing that you can't make out that does give you a bit of an icky feeling in the back of your neck, but otherwise everything looks pretty above board and kind of gives you exactly what you need.
Yeah. Thank you, my lad. I pat him on the head.
He somehow his cheerful grin grows wider, and then he just kind of runs off, laughing a little bit, giggling to himself.
God, if he saw my teeth, he would be terrified in my head.
Cool. So if you would like to, you can just go up the steps, go pick a room, and that's basically your side of the stuff done. If you'd like, unless you'd like to do anything else.
Nope. That's me.
Perfect. All right. So I believe that I'm in a segment with Ame right now. Cool. So Ame, would you like to switch to voice or continue via the text that we've got?
Which is going to be easier for you?
I'm already in voice mode, so voice is probably easier.
All right.
So as I mentioned earlier in our little thing, you are now around the group of people that are currently studying. They are very quick to not notice you at all. You've basically come in as undetected as you could be.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I don't really have a character voice for this one yet. We'll get there.
That's okay.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. How much of that did I hear?
As much as you want to hear.
Am I now aware of where the sign-up sheet is?
If you would like to be, you absolutely can.
Okay. I wasn't listening entirely to all of that. Is there a thing that you can read before you sign the sheet?
So not specifically. It's just basically a very bold and plain piece of paper that has crudely drawn guild sign-up sheet, but there's only one E.
Amazing. I'm gonna look at the smaller entity with far too many teeth and ask, are there conditions for joining this guild? I heard you say you couldn't.
So the child turns around, obviously sensing that they are being spoken to, and kind of looks you up and down, and then grins even more and says, "Well, the only condition is that you win the guild."
That is far too many teeth. Sorry, the only condition is what? That I'm what, the guild?
That you win the guild! You know, you're here with the guild.
So, what was on that piece of paper you gave the other gentleman?
Oh, you mean these? And he whips his hand into his kind of breast pocket, and unfortunately, with just a little too much exuberance, pulls out his hand, and about 7 or 8 additional flyers flitter out into the atmosphere around him and just kind of float awkwardly to the ground. However, the child is holding the bit of paper outstretched, basically inches from your face, again with an incredibly large grin.
I pick up one of the ones that he's not holding out.
He looks at the one you've picked up, and he looks at the one in his hand, and he shrugs and puts it back in his breast pocket, and he's like, "Do you have any more questions, Gov?"
No, not at this moment. Thank you, though.
and immediately he's gonna shrug one more time, just for effect, and then he's gonna run away. Not away from you in the sense that he doesn't like you, but just in the opposite direction of you via circumstance.
That is far too many teeth. And I'm gonna read the fuck out of that piece of paper.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, in TLDR terms, it's lightened down propaganda advertisement for the guild. It basically goes along the lines of, "Wow, huzzah, woo! This guild is great. You're gonna love it here. All you need to do is sign your name on the dotted paper." As I mentioned to Bear, there is fine print. However, you cannot see what it says, no matter how close you get to it.
But I can see that there is some kind of fine print.
There are some scribbles at the very bottom. You can make out an asterisk, but that's it.
We can make out an asterisk, but we can't make out an obelix. Okay.
How dare you?
You're welcome. I am
It does,
going...
of course, as a side note, since I didn't specifically mention it, but it says exactly the same thing it did to Jason. It just says, if you sign your name up, you are awarded a night's worth of stay, etc., etc.
My character is very concerned about signing away their soul.
Okay.
Because...
Make sure not to do that, then.
Yeah. Because they're a paladin. It's kind of uncool already.
Well, don't do that. Silly.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So... They look at the people who were studying and says, "Do any of you have a magnifying glass?"
Instantly, as if through some sort of magical means they knew what you were going to say, you have about 3 magnifying glasses pointed at you. No one has looked at you. No one has looked up from their paper. There's just 3 arms jutting from different directions with these magnifying glasses for you.
Thank you. May I borrow all 3?
No one replies.
I will assume under these particular circumstances that silence means yes, and I take all 3 and I stack them, and then I'm gonna see if I can read this fucking fine print.
I would like you to roll 3 d20s.
Very well.
Very well.
That's so specific. I love it.
You're welcome.
Just as a side note, these sort of leaps in logic are what I love doing via DMing. So if I like to use logic as like something in D&D. Like for example, I know in D&D rules that acid damage is a specific damage and it's just like normal damage. However, I treat acid damage, it's fucking acid, it melts through everything. That's what acid does. So those are the sorts of leaps in logic that I like to subscribe to. So if you do some weird stuff like this, I will reward you with weird stuff as well.
Did you want them rolled individually or rolled combined?
Combined.
29.
That's horribly low.
It
for
is.
3
That's
times.
appalling.
It still passes, obviously, but I do want to let you know that once you have inscribed and been able to stack up all these magnifying glasses together, you can read what that 2 lines of script say.
And you will scribble that to me in a note, I presume?
No. The first line seems to be some sort of source stain. You don't know what source it is, however, it looks very similar to the ink. And the second line says, "Please disregard the first line. It's not a line. It's steak sauce. I dropped. My bad."
Nice. Sounds delicious.
It's great.
So,
I'm
just to
gonna
cut a long story short, what happened is while the kid was printing these, like the original copy got kind of messed up with steak sauce.
Oh
So-
no.
This is not a fucked up thing then.
All of them are fucked up, but this is not you signing your soul away.
Right. Okay. Well, I very carefully into each hand place each of the appropriate magnifying glasses back.
Their hands immediately shoot back to the destination.
Thank you. I file away the knowledge that whatever the study group is, they are definitely well provided, well provisioned.
Correct.
They clearly know what they're doing. And I perhaps make the supreme mistake of writing soul on the dotted line.
Perfect.
Could it be a mistake source or? Thank you.
You're welcome. That was very, very good. I'm very impressed.
Okay, so, in that regard, you have now signed on that you will be attending tomorrow. You are also offered a night's stay. Would you like to take that up and end that there?
Sure.
Cool. All right. So obviously you go up to the rooms. You know the same things as Bear's character does. So you just kind of file one in. They put a sign on it. Bam. That's it. So we now approach your first day, session 1, basically.
Cool.
So there's not really much that you would have learned overnight during the fact that you'd be sleeping and doing whatever your business is, to be able to learn much more about the guild. However, you know that at some time at around 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, there is a shout and everything goes quiet. That would be the only approximate thing that you would learn through your stay there.
Cool.
Huh?
Alright, it's the next morning.
I'm just a bit glad that it's quiet now.
Anyway, so it is the next morning, and you are lightly awoken by someone knocking on the door.
Who's that, me or?
There's actually one knocking on all 3 of the people that are currently inside the guild, which would be Nayala, which would be Jason, Orion, and Sol.
Sol. There's a T in there. Oh no, the sound's gone.
No. So what was the name, sorry?
There's a T at the start.
Okay. Cast fireball. No fireballs yet.
Mm.
How's it pronounced then? Is it Sol?
Sol.
It's
Sol?
Sol. Okay.
Close
Sol.
enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
Kind of like Sue.
Yeah, sure. Kinda like Sue. Except not at all like Sue.
But I mean like the T sound.
Yeah.
You don't like
Sol.
it's not
So
T-Sol.
I'm just gonna say T-Sol. Fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah. So the person knocking on it doesn't.
You know what? Frankly, Sol was better.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a nickname.
It's a nickname. I'm the DM. I can do whatever the fuck
From
I want.
God.
No, all right.
I am the goddess of creation, and I've created this, a terrible thing for you guys. So anyway, all 3 of the current guild people hear a knock on the door simultaneously.
Oh, who there?
It's time! All three of you hear the same simultaneous voice.
5 more minutes.
Orion hears a louder knock, so...
Alright, I'm getting up.
Perfect. If anyone would open the door, you would notice that there is no one there.
What the deuce?
Ghost!
Phasmophobia
in real life.
has indeed opened the door.
I open my door, stick my head out and look both ways, and then close the door and go back to bed.
As soon as you close the door, you hear a slam against the door, almost as if someone has just punched it. The sound, it sounds like the wood bent under the pressure of this pound.
Oh no, Futa's there.
Yeah.
On the door, watch the fuck out!
Jesus Christ, alright, I get the point.
So this is a voice that only Orion would hear. Do you get the point?
Yes, I get the point. Let me get my stuff. I'm just gonna wander over to my pack.
Today.
I'm gonna wander over to my pack and pull out my wineskin and just have a quick sip of it before I
God,
my
fucking
stuff.
Oh my
hear
god.
the dog already. Jesus Christ.
Yes, the Irish breakfast, I get it.
Nip a brandy in the morning.
Oh, I was drinking, damn it, beer. Cool. So immediately, as soon as you open the door, you hear the sound of rushing. There's a lot of footsteps along where you are. You see bodies passing left to right. They're obviously in a hurry. And something gives you the feeling that maybe you should be too.
Where the earth do I go? Guess follow the crowd.
You do notice that there is a direction that the crowd is mainly going, and that is the direction which is the way that you came. So down the stairs.
Don't deal with crowds, god damn it.
We'll quickly switch over to another character. Nyala, what are you doing right
Yes.
now?
Well, I think that I've spent all morning kind of preparing maybe like a wheelbarrow or something of this sort, like a little cart. Not big enough for like a horse for me to just push. And have loaded it up with vegetables and fruits. And I'm just slowly taking my time walking to the guild, stopping and waving at people that I see on the way. Yeah, and then I get to the
Awesome.
guild kind of early. Yeah.
Perfect. So you obviously see a lot of people scurrying around as well. You do your best not to get in the way, but it's quite hard because there's just a lot of people. There is one person who manages to trip over the wheel of your wheelbarrow and kind of hits the ground with a little bit of a thud. They don't manage to stay down for long, however, because obviously they are in a rush. They get up, wipe themselves off, and they continue to go about their day. But you do sense that there are a lot of things going on, and you don't know why.
I pray at that stage, well, after I trip somebody up, I'm like, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. And I, like, raise my hand, and then I, move my kind of thing of vegetables as much out of the way as I can, kind of hugging one of the walls, and just trying to stay as clear out of everybody's way as possible.
Can you give me a perception check, please?
Sure thing. I sure do hope that I see.
And the perception
No way! Okay, thank God. Okay, I got a 9. I
Oh,
almost
sorry,
got a
I've got the
20.
game log.
Let's go.
Okay, so so you don't see anything around you that would allude to what the rush is. You just see people scurrying around.
Mm.
If anyone that was in the guild already wishes to, this would be the time that if you made your way down, you would be down in the foray.
Probably me, I guess.
I'm right down there in the middle of
Just
it.
a second, my internet's having shit.
Don't
Just a
do
second.
that.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so well and truly dressed
Yeah.
downstairs already.
Yeah, I'm downstairs already too.
I think I saw it.
Okay, so you do see a lot of people scurrying around. Against the side of the wall, there is this person who looks very out of place, with a wheelbarrow full of vegetables, who looks very kind of confused about what's going on. You would have seen, if you paid attention, this person absolutely eat shit on the ground and then scurry away.
Yeah. Can I go over and goes, vegetables, am I right? But
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, my fair lady. I'm not very good with jokes. You seem to be quite lost, so I was hoping, I was making sure you were okay. My name's Jason Cindershot. And
Hello, Jason. I'm Nayala.
Hello, Lady Nayala. I hope you're having a good day today.
What? Hello?
Oh,
Pog,
what?
my vegetables! Thank you.
Here you go, your vegetable.
My
Thank
cabbages.
you.
Yo!
My vegetables delivered to me.
Does life
Thank you.
imitate art? Let's go!
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still working on character voice. We'll get there.
So am I, to be honest.
It's not normally so full here.
To be honest, this is the first time me being here, so I have no idea how busy he can be. It's good, nice to see a friendly face, to be honest.
If you need any help here, and I think she gives him like a strawberry.
It's not a vegetable!
I see
Yes, it
fruits.
is.
I see fruits and vegetables.
Strawberries are vegetables.
The seeds are on the outside.
Yeah.
Well,
Look, who's the DM?
alright,
Okay, in this world they are fruits.
okay.
I fucking thought.
Why, thank you.
As long as they're not berries.
I shall protect this strawberry with my life.
Aww.
You can eat it if you would like.
But then I will lose my gift.
It will go bad.
Does anything go bad?
You are very funny,
Really?
Jason.
Really?
Yes.
Why, thank you.
At this point, you notice that there is a kind of telling stop to the commotion. And it sounds like a lot of the noise has drawn outside.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Well, I best be on my way. Farewell. And I curtsy.
Okay. Goodbye, Mary Nyala. Hope we meet again. Aida's bows.
Suddenly about the door. What? Suddenly. Suddenly the doors swing open, and a whole bunch of people cheer. Nyala, can you please make a Constitution save?
Oh No. Is that this?
Yes.
Oh, why did I close that for?
Yes, it was. It's concentration save on my end.
14.
That is a Constitution save. However, that does fail. Um, the gang that have just come from outside suddenly engulf you. You are basically thrusted outside, leaving your precious cart of vegetables and fruit inside the guild, while you and about 8 kooky characters are now outside in the courtyard.
I just keep looking around, like hoping I can make eye contact with somebody who can get me out of here. Basically looking around like this. I've seen it in character creation
no.
by mistake.
Oh, no.
Awesome. Okay, so now we have 3.
Hello?
I'm popular.
Dang.
Yes, you are. Damn.
Dang. Is that Skype?
Dude, you on the
Yes.
Skype?
Dang. That's Skype, dog. Okay.
One man.
Would I be pushed into the crowd as well? Since I was.
So no, you were far away enough that it didn't push you.
Did I see this?
Yes, you would have absolutely seen it. Everyone would have seen it, to be honest.
Okay.
Who is this?
Hope Armin's okay.
Yes. So. Can I do something about it, or like, can I follow?
You can't do anything about it, but you can follow.
Oh no! The fruit. Lady Nyala left her fruit.
My fruit.
So Jason follows with and reels the crate to go find. Can I take the crate and go follow?
Give me a strength check.
That's normal strength.
I'm
Yeah.
very strong. It's a lot of vegetables.
Oh wait.
And some fruit.
15.
Yeah, you're able to carry it.
Yeah. Alright. Continue with the story. I'm just trying to find. A guy holding a crate full of fruit, looking for Nyala.
Perfect. So you're going into the courtyard too?
Yeah. Yep, I'm going.
Perfect. All right. So now we just have Orion and Soul.
Hello.
Hi. What would you like to do, my friend?
Where am I in terms of all of this ruckus going on?
So you mentioned that you were already downstairs as well. So you were downstairs and you basically watched all this happen.
Okay. Can I make my way through? Sort of just push my way through the crowd.
If you make a strength check,
How small is Nyala?
they're average size, so about 5'5", I would assume.
I think I'm 5'4".
5'4".
I'm 5'4".
How young do they look?
You would have to ask them.
I look averagely in my 20s, probably, or like 19. Like around that sort of fairly young, but not childlike.
How long have you been in this specific town?
My whole life.
Okay. I'll. All right. I'll make my way across to her, or try to.
Cool. Did you chuck me a strength check? There it is. Alright, so, let me roll my own dice. Just use my actual dice. Oh, hell. So you, with great difficulty, are able to wade through the crowd to get to where you want to go.
Niall, do you need some help?
Please. And that pleading face emoji. It's basically her expression.
Alright, grab onto my shirt. Come on.
And she reaches out and grabs onto your shirt.
I'm
Just
gonna
in, just in the spirit of fairness, Bearable, was there anything you wanted to do if you were to see this as well?
Miss Nyala, I have your fruits and vegetables.
Are you yelling that
Yes.
from behind the crowd of people?
Yes.
I just kind of look in a general direction where the shouting is, because I assume I can't see the void.
You cannot see. You cannot see Orion giant box of vegetables, man. However, I will let Orion continue. Apologies.
It's alright. So I'm gonna try and look for somewhere that I can sort of move Nyala so that she's not being crushed by the crowd.
Cool. You do see there are pockets of just kind of freedom without many bodies in them. It's not super crowded because the courtyard is huge, but you can obviously deduce just manually that there is an event that is going to be happening.
Would I know what this event is?
You would. I might roll against that too. I will let you decide. As you are part of the guild, you would know of the events that the guild has. However, I know that your character is a bit of a tomfooler, so I will let you make that decision.
I've been in this town for a while, so I'm assuming that I know what this sort of event is.
Yes, and
Until I know Nyala, I'm assuming, because I've been in the town. I think I've been in the town sort of 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
probably
so
know you too.
yeah, you definitely would have seen each other. But I didn't want to say that specifically because that'll be up to y'all.
Yeah, I'd probably greet you.
Yeah.
Or probably on name basis. Maybe I gave you a fruit or vegetable.
So I'm just gonna, with Nyala holding onto my shirt, I'm gonna push my way through the crowd into a space where I can basically leave her, so she's not gonna get crushed by the crowd, or she's not gonna get run over, and she's not gonna lose her vegetables again.
Yeah, perfect.
God forbid my vegetables get ruined.
No, I have them.
I know, it was a joke,
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, I assume I just hold on for dear life. And
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. So I will need another strength check, Orion.
Oh.
Okay. So I might roll against that just for fairness. Where's my dice gone? Okay, well that's gone forever. That's unfortunate. Okay, so unfortunately you aren't able to get it first try. There are just like a lot of bodies that are kind of preventing you from doing it. So you kind of tug through and get about half the way. And if you would like to continue, please give me another strength check.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, there you go. Cool. So with kind of a comical plop, Nyala manages to fend their way, with your help, obviously, out of the crowd.
Once we're out, I'm going to turn around and go, Nyala, what are you doing here? Like, you know this event is on today. It was obviously going to be packed. Can you not be more careful? I don't have to explain to your father what happened.
Well, he told me to come here this morning. I thought it would be normal, but I suspect he's trying to make me join.
Do I need to have a talk with him?
I will speak to him. Thank you for your help, Ryan. And she bows, and she does. As much as her face will let her express, she seems very disappointed in herself.
Bearable, at this point, would you like to do anything?
How far away am I to this conversation?
So not entirely far away now that they both are free. I would say you wouldn't be able to hear it, but you can see that they are conversing.
Yeah. So can I run over and goes, "Hey, Miss Nyla,
You absolutely can. Yeah.
I got your fruit. You look
Thank you.
I see you get washed away by the crowd, so I thought I'd grab your fruits and vegetables before somebody stole it."
I do not think that the people of the guild would steal it. Plus, it is for them. But I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Jason, and she continues kind of like bowing, like, and something. She does
No,
look a bit ashamed.
not at all, my fair lady. I'm always here to help. Oh, hello. Friend of yours?
The
Pointing at
name's
Orion.
Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Master Orion. My name is Jason Cindershot.
No need for the master, just Orion.
Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the toilet, which will hopefully give Arme a bit of a chance to do their biz, and I'll be right back.
No problem. I said stay safe. I don't know what the toilet's gonna do.
But, yeah.
Oh, make sure to get some sleep, Kakashi.
But, Jason's like very... He's very noble. So he's like, he speaks in like noble speak. So like, milady or my fair lady.
Speaks very
master.
formally.
Yeah. Because his whole clan is not like his whole family used to be knights. So, and he's like the outcast.
I want to make a really bad joke about that.
Go on.
Outcast. Yeah, Outcast is a great band.
Yes. I don't know the band, so I don't. So,
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh.
I am for you.
Hey.
I am for eels.
5 actually in a trench coat.
Yeah.
I know a friend who did a whole campaign in 3.5 as two gnomes in a trench coat.
Nice.
Dude, that'd be so much fun. Even if it was just like 2 6-foot people. And a comically large one person.
That would actually be funny.
Hello, yes, I am a normal human. What do you mean I'm not normal? Every human is 10 foot tall.
Yes, hello, fellow humans.
Hello, fellow humans. I am human.
Yes, we're doing some human
Hello, I am
activities
full-time.
today.
Oh yes,
I am-
FPS Russia. Did I miss anything important?
No,
No.
Does a
Okay, cool.
I just made an Outcast joke, so it's fine.
Well, hey, yeah, that's good.
all right. So we went for formalities. So now,
I
sorry.
thought it was my job to make the bad puns.
It's always your job. It's always your job.
Nah, but like, Orion's like the party dad, so I think puns are also
His job
Orion's
as well.
business.
Speaking of Orion, Soul, what are you doing?
Well, I missed everything that was going on around me, so I'm just hanging out downstairs, not knowing what the fuck's going on.
So what
Which
you missed is
actually
that
is a fairly standard existence.
concerning.
Mm.
So what you missed is Nyala was met Jason and Orion. She got basically gridironed outside. So now all three of the party are outside in the courtyard.
What everyone else are outside? Where the fuck am I?
That's up to you.
I think it's up to you, DM. Where would you like me to be?
Well, you were downstairs last time we spoke.
Yes.
So what would you like to do?
I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, well, Soul's gonna be outside in the crowd.
Okay.
Cool. So, you guys just mingling in by yourselves until suddenly you hear a kind of a deafening wave go across the crowd. It's just a wave of everyone just kind of simmering down and then being silent. So that alone gives you an air that something is about to happen. Any of the taller members of the party, I think it's only Soul.
I'm
Maybe
6 foot. Over 6 foot. So.
by how much?
6'4".
Okay. Most of the people ahead of you are kind of 6 foot high, just a bit above or a lot below. So you were able to see that in the center of this entire crowd, way up ahead in the distance, there is a tiny man. He has a long beard, brown hair, looks to be a dwarven of height, but he's elevated on a stage. I'm just gonna change your name real quick. Can I do that? I can't do that. Can you add your name as a nickname, please? Please, Vincent.
Some random DM, some random Orion.
Yeah.
I can't change my nickname for some reason.
I think
it's
that's okay. I'll just keep
edit
my
server
my-
profile when you right click on yourself.
Yeah.
There we are.
Pog.
Paul.
Paula, thank you. So you and Soul would be able to see this dwarven man with brown hair and massive beard, and he looks to be in some form of regal garb. You, Orion, would know that this is the guild master.
This guy.
He comes up to the podium, and he goes up to what looks to be some sort of microphone. It's just kind of a tube, and it's connected to a few wires. And as soon as he walks up to the microphone, the screech of feedback is heard.
Soul tugs his hood down a bit more over his horns.
You. The dwarf kind of steps back in recoil at this noise. He walks back up to the microphone and puts his mouth near it, and the same noise happens again. Murmurs in the crowd start to heat up as the dwarf finally just kind of slaps the microphone away and just says, "Alright, I'll do it myself." And he just kind of looks towards the crowd and starts some sort of speech. I would like everyone in the party to roll perception, please.
Perception. Where is perception?
It's in the skills. It's
Okay.
always annoying to find.
I got an 8, but I would like to do something.
I got a 14.
Okay,
I got
go
a
ahead.
9.
I've got a thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna copy this over to you because and ask you that way because
Okay.
you know it'd be this is something you'd expect to be able to know if it's the thing that you can do. Like I'd know if I could do this, but I myself, the entity known as Amemat, do not know
That
if
is a good question.
the character could do it. But Sol would know if he could do it.
I'm pretty sure it's only yourself.
But
Yeah, so it says yours specifically. So you can't use it on someone else.
aw.
Yeah, a little bit upsetting.
But wouldn't it be fun if we could?
It would very much be fun if we could, but we can't, unfortunately. And I am sorry for that. So,
Okay.
Jason, who rolled above a 13?
Oren.
So,
Orion.
Orion and Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is my roll?
Did
People?
Orion?
Orion got 18.
That was a strength
That's
check from earlier.
strength.
Oh, I haven't
Where's
rolled
the thing that
perception.
says what my roll was? Past rolls? Sure, I've got a thing that fucking says past rolls.
Okay, just roll again if you want.
No
I
problem.
can
You
actually
got
see
you
in
got
that
you got
character.
you got an 8, Amir, because you said you got an 8, and I remembered because I also got an 8, but mine's 9 because of my perception bonus.
Oh,
Dude,
fucking
no
Christ.
one,
I got.
no one apart from fucking Jason.
Okay. So, Jason is the only one that hears this speech. The speech is very boring in its kind of content. It's just about how the guild master has built this from the ground up, and now he spent so much time working on it, and about how proud he is of everyone involved, and how he's going to be building the next generation, blah blah blah. There's nothing that Jason hears is anything that I believe it should be held to memory. And then, just as sudden as he is up there, he is away, and a stricter, leaner and taller lady comes up to the podium. She is silver-haired and has kind of one of those horse crops, and so she slaps her hand with the horse crop, and she says, "Right, you know what time it is now, so we're going to be creating the newest form of our alliances. So, those who have signed a piece of paper must now come forward and challenge the gauntlet."
Right. So, Sol steps forward.
I guess I step forward as well.
I'm trying to slip away. I'm trying to leave, and it's fairly obvious that I'm trying to leave.
One moment.
I like to cause trouble for myself.
Okay, so, Nayela, I would like you to make a strength check.
You got this.
Almost landed on a 2. I got a 14.
Okay, I'm gonna roll against that. In the matter of fairness.
No, that's fine. You can absolutely whip my ass. It's
Okay,
fine.
I
Oh,
rolled
no.
I rolled a 3. Okay, so if you would like to, you are able to kind of sneak away from the crowd. What would you like to do?
I think she's trying to leave. And this is my hint, nudge, nudge to stop me.
Oh, I know. What are you doing, and how are you leaving?
I'm taking the vegetables back into the house because
So
they've been
you now have the crate.
yeah, and I'm trying to wheel it.
Okay, perfect.
back
Um,
into-
s- so immediately, as soon as you start to move back, another person comes in front of you, just out of the guild doors, and looks down and says, "Oh, is that the shipment of vegetables? Wonderful! We've been looking forward to those." And the man grabs the entire wheelbarrow and lifts it up. Probably the worst way you can lift up a wheelbarrow, where the opening is to his chest. And says, "Oh, I wouldn't want you to hold these while you're going and applying for the guild. It'll be so wonderful to have this. Thank you so much." Turns around, and somehow with one hand he's holding the wheelbarrow, and with the other he slams the door behind him. And your only escape is now barred.
Some
Or
fucking
dead barred,
all your
maybe.
vegetables.
Dead bod.
So there is no feasible escape for you. The only escape was through that door that you know of.
Her face is completely calm, but she's fucking shitting herself. She tries to rush back as fast as she can back to Orion.
I would like you to make another strength save.
Oh no. I sure do hope that it's not a 2.
Reader, it was a 1.
It almost was. I think I got a 9, yeah.
Can you also make an athletics save?
Okay.
Oh,
Is it-
right. Is there a campaign for us to join, Yellow?
Yep, I put it in the chat a while ago. I think it's in general.
Thank you kindly.
Oh no, it's an 8. Oh no.
Let the
Who?
record show that I have provided 2 separate chances. 2
Linda.
separate chances. So, while everything is going on, you hurry back to the main crowd. In your hurried state, you trip over someone's foot.
Is it the same person?
It is not the same person. It is
Ah!
a different person. It's one of the many faceless people in the crowd. And you fall forward. Now, because you have failed the athletics check, you fall quite far forward. And you are now standing forward beside Nayala and Sol.
You
Jason.
mean Jason?
Yeah, what did I say? Fuck.
You said
Yeah,
my name.
Jason and Sol.
Oh, hello, lady. Oh, my lady. Are you come to join too?
Well, I see. Well, is the big strong lady staring at me?
No, funnily enough, Orion, can you make a perception check?
I can indeed.
Oh no.
$15.
Damn. That's a good sight.
Nayala, you would notice that the eyes of the silver-haired wolf are firmly affixed on one Orion. There, you can clearly see that there is malice in these eyes, and not love. Orion, if you were to check, you would notice this as well.
I've been looking at her as soon as she came on stage. Mostly disinterestedly, but
Yeah.
like,
Is it-
oh god,
so is
not
it-
her again.
any Jason helps Nyla up. Goes, do you need a hand?
I think she's just kind of holding on to like her bag straps in the front, not saying anything because and just kind of shakes her head from side to side to indicate no, and just keeps on staring forward.
Well, now, it looks like we have some of our competitors. I do hope that there is no one else out there that wants to join in that hasn't stepped forward, and you can absolutely tell that these words are shooting daggers at Orion.
Yeah, I'm coming, and I just start making my way towards the front.
Good. Now, we are going to be going through the gauntlet. I'm sure you're all aware of what that entails, and for those who are not, you better learn fast. And she slaps her hand with the riding crop, and suddenly everyone who has stepped forward starts running ahead. You see that around the corner of the little stage is where everyone's running to.
I'm just gonna slowly make my way there, and as I go past, I'm just gonna look at Cynthia and go, "You should come down and join us," and wink at her.
She is going to kind of and then look away as she like grips the riding crop. You can see the veins kind of stretch down her arm as she's gripping it so tightly.
I'm gonna. Do I notice this?
Yeah, it's pretty plain. You already know these kind of quirks, and it seems like you're playing on them very well. So you would know what to look out for when you have pissed this lady off.
I'm just gonna start casually whistling as I keep walking.
And then Jason.
Oh, sorry.
Jason's standing like. So do we go that way?
Soul is just walking over.
Yeah, I don't have no idea what's going on. I like signed up yesterday.
Oh my god, you don't say that to her, do you?
Excuse me, lady slap ruler chick. Can you please tell me what I'm doing?
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if you managed to. What the hell is that?
If you
Oh wow,
want.
19. Okay. So this lady does notice you, and how close are you to the stage? Like, were you following the crowd, or did you?
I was literally just in line with. I was with Nyla when we stepped forward.
Okay. So, she basically bends down off the stage and looks you up and down, and just says, "Well, you know how to follow a crowd, don't you? Look over there!" And she points to where everyone is huddled. If you were to look at where she was pointing, you will notice that there are a whole bunch of targets in an open field that everyone is crowding around.
Oh, thank you.
She sighs and just kind of walks away.
Nyla, come on.
She starts jogging.
Don't worry. You can come with me. We can have.
Oh, so once you guys go around the corner, you will obviously see exactly what I've described. A whole bunch of targets. Now, interestingly enough, people seem to be getting called. Some other people just appear to be going up to the targets and just absolutely wailing on them. But you recognize that this seems to be some sort of test, because as soon as someone hits the dummy, they start writing things there is a call for someone named Jason that comes up first.
Yep.
Jason, can you please report to the first target? Report to the first target, please. Jason.
Yes, Yes, fine, sir. I am Jason.
So there is a kind of a gruff man. He's about twice your build. Has a little goatee, and he just kind of without touching you, just kind of escorts you via hand gestures and waves towards the first dummy. And then he says, "All right, hit this as hard as you can."
Okay. Jason just smiles at him. Sure thing,
Cool.
sweetheart. Can I do
Sorry,
a
what was that?
You just hear me laugh in the background.
can I do a strength
Shut
check?
up, Orion.
So I want to obliterate.
Wait, hold that thought. Is someone knocking on the door?
Sweetheart!
Yeah, Jason doesn't like people touching his shoulder.
His response is to call them pet names.
Yeah.
Fireworks? Are you fucking kidding me?
Baby, oh fireworks. So yeah, I want to futa this target.
Oh, good. It was fireworks.
Yeah,
Oh my
sorry.
god, I just complained about fireworks.
As I say, I want to futa this. I want to futa this target and obliterate it.
Oh, so just as a side note, this is this is meta knowledge, but your objective in this mission is to hit this thing as hard as you can using everything you've got. This includes skills, spells, everything. So, yeah, no limitation. Do what you want.
Okay, so I want to hit it with my lance. So what do I do?
So what you'll need to do is you'll need to just because it would be funny if someone missed, I want you to roll an attack and then roll damage.
Okay. So I go.
Oh, wait, give me a moment. It looks like you haven't equipped anything.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, I'll do it for you. All you need to do is go into your inventory and there should be a little square.
Yep.
And you just click the square, but I'll do it for you just because I'm already in here. What did you want to equip? Your lance, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool. If you refresh your page, you should now have the attack for your lance.
Okay. Give it a second to refresh. Alright, let's go. So, do hit first or damage first?
So hit first.
Hit. That is a 19.
Cool. So you absolutely are hitting. So roll the damage.
I did an 8.
Perfect. Okay. So if you would like to just give me a rundown on what you're doing to this poor target.
As I said, I want to obliterate it. If I can. I'm doing a futa with the door situation.
Cool. So you're just gonna kind of just attack it straight on?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right then. So you pull back your lance, you take a deep breath, and you open your eyes and thrust this thing as hard as you can. Your lance pierces the dummy, goes straight through. You notice that there's a little bit of give, and then you pull it out, and there is a giant hole inside the dummy. The guy kind of snorts and says, "Eh, not bad, kid," and then kind of walks away to help someone else.
I know he was impressed.
The name the name in the air starts to speak, and it says the word soul.
Alright. I walk up.
Cool.
Look at the target.
There's a lanky man beside the target. He seems very unbothered by everything that's happening. He's even leaning against the target. And he just kind of points at you and points to the target, and then just kind of sniffs.
As you lie. Is there a good place for you to be standing? Or is the aim of this for me to avoid damaging you whilst causing damage to the target?
The guy kind of snorts and then just says, oh, just give it a go, man. See what happens.
Alright.
Kill him.
I breathe in. I look at the target. I settle my weight on my feet as one should correctly. And I look towards not the target now, but rather a point beyond the target. When one is striking, one will strike through rather than at. And I breathe out slowly. I take another slow breath, and on my exhale, I whack it with my scimitar. And that is not a very good hit. It's a mere 10.
Are you in the party thing?
Yeah,
Are you in the campaign?
Yeah.
That is a mere 10. Does it hit?
Let me roll against that. It's like a 50-50. It does not. So,
That is a pity.
you missed the target. Unfortunately, the guy scoffs and said, see, what I tell you, I'm not afraid of anything. You can't even hit this target. What are you doing? You really want to be in this guild?
I lift my hood very slightly, and I look him dead in the eye.
You
He
what,
looks
mate?
back.
You what?
Oh, actually, are you trying to intimidate this person?
No, this is a thing, that I get to do. I'm not trying to intimidate him. It's just a thing that I get to do.
How do you have that?
It's a thing that I have, and I get to do. And I get to look at him like that.
I understand that, but that's a feat, it says.
It's a thing that fucking came with the background that I have.
Ah, the background.
Yes. It came with the character.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So he's not gonna be intimidated, but he's not gonna say shit like that again.
You literally went, you what, mate? You want some, I'll give it you.
Okay, yeah, he saw that too. Okay, so yeah, the demeanor of the man immediately changes, and he just kind of he falls backwards on his butt and just starts kind of crawling backwards. You hear a little squeak, and then immediately he's shot in the other direction and is basically out of sight in a matter of seconds.
I sigh faintly and tug my hood back down a little bit. Every time. And I walk. And can I take another whack at the target?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Okay, I take another fucking whack at the target.
Good luck.
Fuck! Are you kidding? That's appalling. The worst part is it was nearly a 16. Which,
Ow.
that's rough, buddy. That is so fucking rough.
That's all we're thinking of you. L.
Yeah, okay, so that does miss.
Yeah, no, that would well and truly miss, but I'm not focused anymore. So, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well that miss happened. What would you like to do next?
make a mental note to apologize to the person later for spooking him. Glare at the target, and right now I really miss my fireballs. No, I got fuck all. I mean, I've tried hitting the target twice. This feels stupid now. I could try hitting it try again for a third time, but this is just getting silly. Should I try for a third time?
Might as well.
Might as the fuck well. I mean.
Oh my god! Good luck.
That is somehow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god! Stop.
This is just
Yeah,
mean.
No, that was terrible. I give up.
Give me a quick look at your character. I'm just gonna make sure everything's equipped correctly.
It's a D20 plus theory. In theory, you should be parking off.
Yep.
Oh my god. This is the saddest shit.
That's
Are you
rough.
supposed to have 2 weapons equipped or just 1?
I can have 2 if I want.
You've currently got a shield, a quarterstaff, and a double-bladed scimitar equipped.
Should I take one off?
I would, yeah. That's probably what's screwing you over.
Okay.
'Cause you get a negative bonus on
Alright.
when you got more
I
than
will take
one
off the shield and the quarterstaff. Would that work?
Yeah. Also, I've just noticed that the double-bladed scimitar is 2-handed. You would have to have both hands for that.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, one fucking more time. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh, come on.
Oh, please!
I give up. Soul is in has no fucking concentration and there's no mood for this.
That's okay. So, astoundingly, after the fact you've managed to miss it 3 times, out of sheer force of will, you managed to stick your blade into the dummy, and please roll the damage. And any spells, if you have any.
You were a very kind and benevolent DM.
I'm not gonna let you fail a training montage.
This is so sad.
That-
was really bad.
That doesn't seem right. What is going on?
Oh, man!
Why is the damage so low?
I don't know. I don't know what its damage is, man.
Alright, well, I've rolled it for you, and I've rolled an 8, so...
Kind and benevolent DM.
I don't know how I think I crit on that, so that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Your dice are fucking against you.
That's absolutely wild.
That's
okay,
wild.
so, yeah, you slash right through the shoulder region and carve down. This poor bundle of straw and sacks is half the bundle of straw and sacks that it used to be.
Nice.
I hope I don't have to pay for that.
Meta knowledge, you don't have to pay for that.
No,
There is-
no. I'm actually saying I hope I don't have to pay for that.
There is a word that falls over the air. Orion. Orion. Is there an Orion around here? Spelled like onion, but with an R.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Orion. Come and hit the dummy, you dummy.
I'm gonna walk up to it, and instead of pulling out my sword, I'm gonna pull out my lyre and start playing a little tune. And go. There once was a young dwarf named Grotty, whose beard was impressive and haughty. Grot ignored dragon's heat, clothes and beard they got beat, so her friends got a nightfall quite naughty. And I'm gonna bow sarcastically and walk off.
Jason just claps. Bravo, bravo, Sir Auroran.
You hear a voice in the back of your mind reminding you that if you did not compete to the fullest and didn't get any rank above D, that you would be kicked from the guild and your name would be removed from all records that exist.
So I start walking towards the exit, and I just stop and sigh. So I turn around, and then I just pull out my rapier and stab the nearest target with it.
There we go.
Oh, let's go!
Fuck, that is a huge to hit.
So, yeah, Jason and Orion, big boy damage.
Perfect. So
Little boy damage.
yeah, little boy damage. You've rolled a 1, buddy. No. So you stick the rapier inside with a deftness and quickness, about sort of the same as how quickly you were able to strum your lyre, and there is a pinpoint hole right through the dummy.
Nice.
No.
Finally, there is, everyone has kind of done everything now. You notice that the crowds are minimizing and less people are being called up. Finally, there are about a handful of people left, one of them being our good precious gal, Nyala. A person comes up to Nyala. They are an orc creature who basically towers above everyone else. He walks up to Nyala and looks down and says, "What name, lady?"
Oh, I am, Nayala.
Yalla, good, hit the thing!
Alright.
Jason as you yells, comes up to you. You got this.
I walk up to, one of the, training dummies, and I'm completely unprepared. So I look at my hand, and hopefully, I'm gonna punch it.
I see that her walking up towards the target, looking completely terrified almost, and I'm just gonna sigh and go, and they'll cast Bardic Inspiration on her.
Yes! Yes!
Wait, so what does that do?
Let me look at it real quick. Why am I not loading your, thing fast enough? Hello? Sorry, give me a moment. D&D Beyond is being crazy. Do you want to say it instead there, Orion? Might save me some time.
I've just lost my character sheet.
So, yeah, I've just tried to open your character sheet, and it's like broken for me.
Let me use the PHB.
This really would be the
No,
day
Look,
that
I
it
think
breaks.
There's a server error, yeah.
Of course there's a server error. Of fucking course. We couldn't play on Friday. Saturday was a bust for me. Yeah, of fucking course. Okay. What do
So
you
are we going to
mean?
play Among Us now?
Dice Pass is here.
Okay, so Bardic Inspiration allows you to what does it do? Oh,
Frantically Google.
that's not it. There we go. You can inspire others through stirring words or music. To do so, you use a bonus action, blah 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 blah. The creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration die, a d6. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the additional dice and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw max. So, if you're going to attack the thing, you will need to roll an attack roll and also a d6.
Is there a way to just do this d6? Where's the chat? how do you do just a die roll? That's
Are you still on D&D Beyond the sheet?
yes.
If you go in the
Bottom left.
bottom corner, there should be a D6 there.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll roll the d6 now.
You could also do it in the chat like I just did.
And we
So-
get...
Oh,
One.
that's where you did it.
A 1.
Oh. Oh.
And I'm
Clearly
gonna
we're all having bad rolls tonight.
roll my attack roll. 7 plus
11.
4, 11. Plus
Okay.
1, 12.
So that does hit.
Well done.
If
you've
if
already
I
beaten
remember
the roll.
correctly, melee is 1. I think it's 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
I have a button here next to it's bludgeoning, next to my unarmed strike.
Oh, yep. If you've still got that up, then click that. That'll do it.
Virtual tabletop not found.
I hate this.
It's broken. Oh, I refreshed mistakenly.
Yeah, if you click back, it's cached, but like, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna use Roll20 then, and see if it's got, melee.
I could dice passer it, or I could roll a physical die if you trust me.
Yeah, just roll a d4, and if you can remember your strength modifier, plus that.
My strength modifier is +2,
Cool.
I think, because I got
So
a
one-
16.
1d4 plus 2.
5 plus 2. See, I win.
How'd you get 5 with a d4?
Hey, my brain auto filled in D4 with D6. I've got this, brain problem.
It's all good, it happens.
So does D&D Beyond, I'm so mad.
I got a 1.
Okay,
So 3.
alright. The orc watches you absolutely punch the shit out of this dummy, and walks up to you and looks down at you. Do you still have your sheet up, Rosette?
Let's see.
This is
No.
actually fucking tragic. I'm so upset.
Dude. D&D Beyond. Server status girl.
Do, 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 ba, do, ba, do, do.
What if I just close everything?
It's down, let me see.
Try down detector.
That's what I did.
The actual website itself is loading. It seems to be like the character sheets and the actual game stuff that's not working.
Nothing was loading for me
I still
before.
got my sheet up.
Can I edit? That one.
We're actually not allowed to do anything fun.
I can't believe this of all things that happened. Okay, do you remember what spells you have at all?
I have Thunder Wave, I think. I have 2, I can check, I think it is Thunder Wave. I have Thunder Wave, Mending, some other lightning one, Whisper, some shit like that.
Okay,
But I've got
So-
Thunder Wave.
yeah. The orc comes up to you and looks down at the hole that you've managed to kind of dent in to the dummy. And the orc lays their hand out in front of them, kind of as an invitation.
The invitation for what?
I take their hand. I don't understand what it means, I don't think. I just
The
hold their
orc
hand.
places the other hand on top of your hand, and you feel a warmth in your hands. the warmth starts to cascade up your arms and up your shoulders and all the way into what feels like your core, the very essence of your being, starts to feel warm. You feel blissful and happy for no reason whatsoever.
No.
And you look up at this orc and they just smile at you. They let go of your hands and they say, "Now try with full potential." You
My
feel a magical energy inside you as it kind of ripples from your chest to your stomach and all the way up and down, left and right of your entire body.
I wipe my eyes. My face unchanging, but it has deeply moved me. And I do you know what I have to roll for Thunderwave?
I can find out.
Wait, creature takes 2d8 thunder, so I roll.
Jesus Christ!
Is it
Yeah.
one
Thunderwave is loud as fuck though.
Yeah,
Is it-
so 2d8 of thunder damage, and it goes against your, I think it goes against your spell modifier, which is based on your dexterity, if I remember correctly.
D&D Beyond Girl, I need you.
Yeah, right? But it doesn't matter because this is a dummy, so it's not going to save.
So I can just do a roll 1d20 for hitting in Discord.
So 2d8, yeah.
Oh, so it's hitting for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so 2d8. 7.
Let's go.
2d8 and you rolled a 7. Okay, so immediately you feel this wave inside you wanting to come out. And so you do exactly that. You let it out. And in a area around you, thunderous...
I'm back on my sheet!
Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Well, can you roll it again? Just, cause...
Apparently here... Wait, I got Shocking Grasp as a cantrip. Where's my spells, though? Thunderclap. Oh, okay, I've got Thunderclap, sorry, I misread it.
You've got Thunderwave. I can see it.
You've been thunderclapped.
Do I?
Yeah, it's in your first level, so go to your spells and then scroll down.
Yeah, there's, Shocking Grasp and Thunderclap.
Yep, and below that.
You are so smart. Your brain is so huge and beautiful.
Yeah, I know, girl. I know. I know what I'm about.
6 and 5.
Hey, that's fucking damage, alright.
Let's go. 11.
Let's
So-
go.
In an area around you, thunderous noise decimates the dummy in front of you, the two dummies to your left and right. The orc manages to somehow not be affected by this, but two of the people that were hitting the dummies to your left and right had to leap out of the way. This and two of the dummies to your left and right have been blown apart. They have been ripped inside and out and thrown 15 feet away from you.
I'm so proud of her.
Jason, this is to Orion. Well, that was quite shocking, wasn't it?
What are you making
Hey, that's my job.
Sol very, very carefully covers his horns with his hood and goes. Because, fuck, that was loud.
So, obviously the first time this being your magic being used, this has taken a lot out of you. So
Mhm.
this does mean that it has taken 2 of your spell slots instead of 1 that it typically would.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
However, you know, you have now realized this power is inside you, and you have absolutely obliterated not just 1, but 3 of the dummies. The orc smiles at you and kind of just gestures for you to go ahead.
I take the orc's hands one more time and I look up, craning my head all the way up, because look into their eyes and I'm just like, thank you, and then I walk away.
Oh,